Hi guys, I'm Mangila. The purpose of this video is to show to you all the devices that I use for online education. I will show to you now. The learning device that I use is a smartphone and a desktop computer. But first, I will tell to you all my learning devices that I use. I have a Oppo F1s, I have a Samsung J7 Prime, I have Samsung J5, and lastly, a desktop computer. But always remember, every learning device have their own purpose. Now we are in distance learning or online education, we must be a multitasker so we can survive in this distance learning. All of my device is used for online education. The first learning device I use is Oppo F1s. I use it for schoolwork, Zoom, and some personal stuff. The second device is the Samsung J7 Prime. I use this for Google Form so that I can monitor all my classmates in just one click. The third device that I use is the Samsung J5. I use this for video calls and some schoolworks. The last learning device that I use is desktop computer. I use this for answering modules, exam, and some activities on school. But first, I will show to you all the specifications of every smartphone that I use. The specification of the Oppo F1s have a 5.5 screen body ratio, a 13 megapixel main camera, a 3 GB of RAM or 4 GB of RAM, have a processor of MT6755 or MTK7650, and have a battery capacity of 3075 mAh. The specification of the Samsung Galaxy J7 Prime have a 5.5 screen body ratio, a 13 megapixel main camera, a 3 GB of RAM that have a processor of Exynos 7870 octa-core, and lastly have a battery capacity of 3300 mAh. The specification of the Samsung Galaxy J5 2016 have a 5.2 screen body ratio, a 13 megapixel main camera, have a 2 GB of RAM, and have a processor of Snapdragon 410. And the battery capacity is 3100 mAh. Now you are in our desktop computer. Our desktop computer have a processor of AMD Phenom 2 and have a memory of a 8 GB of RAM and have a storage of 512 GB of RAM. The software specification of our computer have a Windows 10 operating system. And some application that I use is this.
Upon opening Google, I use this every day so that I can easily access or open all the website that I need. First things to do is I open my Gmail account so that I can access all the information came from my phone. Then, I use it or view it every day the Google form so that I can see all the responses of my classmates here. This is what you see when you open it. These are all the questions that here in Google form. Now we will go or open Google Drive so that I can show to you all the folders here. This is the spreadsheet and Google form. Now we will open the spreadsheet so that I can show to you all the responses of my classmates. This is what I do every week. I segregate all the responses by date so that I can easily send to the teachers easily and can find easily. When I'm done, I'll just go back to the main search so that I can open another website. This is enrolling CLE. We use this for schoolwork so that we can study here or get the information that have been discussed. Sometimes in this we use enrolling CLE for taking exam or schoolwork. If we have a requirements to pass in school, we submit a soft copy on it so that we don't need to go in school just to submit it. In Messenger, I use this to get the link that had been sent by the teacher so that I can attend on the online class. Nowadays, our module are now in a soft copy. We get this on enrolling CLE. Now, me as a student, I use my computer to do the modules on the MS Word to do it. Those are that I do in our computer. Nowadays, as you can see, this had been my routine when online education started.
Now, I will show to you the input and output device that is in our computer.
The input devices that I use is a keyboard and a mouse, a microphone, and a webcam. The output devices that I use is a speaker. Both sides have also a speaker. And a headset, monitor, and lastly, printer. Nowadays, our computer are very useful because I do my module here.
These are all the devices that I use in online education.